All right, it's Mike and
Paul.
We did it backwards this time.
Fooled you.
But anyway, we just wanted to report on what's going on here at Freedom Fest and give you guys the numbers, give you some things that happened here, and just let the whole community know how Freedom Fest went. So, Paul, what should we let them know first?
That we love them.
Yeah, we love you and we love all of our community. You know, obviously the people who were here at the Freedom Fest, it was amazing. We had a great experience. But we just want to let the whole community know about what happened here because we love you all. So,
well, the first thing we want to report on in this video that we do, or I guess this is like a post-event update video. We did one after our event in Salt Lake, and a lot of people just really appreciated being clued in and in the loop. You know, one of the things that I think is a good change to be in the world, you know, we talk about being the change, is trust. And one of the things that builds trust is transparency. So we want to always be as open and transparent as we can, and especially relating to the donations that we as a community help to provide to Feed My Starving Children, which is just an amazing opportunity that we all have to do good in the world together. So you may or may not know, we do these annual events called Freedom Fest. And we sort of, Mike and I, decided that we wanted to do an event differently. I've never seen an event done like we do it here, right? Like these are ideas that we've masterminded and talked about and thought about and you know, gotten feedback from people around us that we love and trust. And so the first unique thing about Freedom Fest is that they're a nonprofit. So we sell tickets, but the money that we bring in from the ticket sales goes to first covering the event expense, but then every single penny beyond the event expense we donate to Feed My Starving Children. And so, yeah, so we'll just report the numbers.
Yep.
You want to do the honors?
Okay.
All right.
Good. So yeah, and one cool thing that we did different at this event is we actually went to the headquarters of Feed My Starving Children and were able to label the packs of meals. And Amy was able to present a check on our behalf. And there was even a crowd there that weren't even HBA. And we were able to, she was able to present that. So the first number, so she got up there with a check and we donated 17,103 days worth of meals.
Woo!
From just one event. And if you didn't know the significance of that, we have a business that's bringing in around 200-something thousand per month in revenue. And we usually give about 8,000 meals per month right now, which is amazing. But this, if you think about it, we almost doubled or more than doubled that with one event.
One event.
Yeah. And
at the Salt Lake event, we were able to generate, I think, 12,000 days of meals. So we blew that out of the water in a great way. We did that together. So thank you so much, every Freedom Crusader who purchased a ticket, whether you were here live or just bought a ticket. I was just talking to Greg Napier. He bought 2 tickets even though he came by himself, and he told me the reason he did is because he wanted some extra money to go to Feed My Starving Children. So that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, that's sweet. So that brings our grand total as a community to 181,065 days worth of meals. That's huge impact. I just want everyone to realize that here at HBA, we are making an impact. As we grow as a company, as we do these events, that impacts the world in a positive place, not only financially for our affiliates here, not only from a customer standpoint, giving them value from the products they purchase, but also for the kids that we feed around the world. And so yeah, I just love that number.
Yeah, so we did want to tell you a little bit about this because sometimes people say, how did you find this charity, Feed My Starving Children? And we found it on the internet, you know, doing research. When Mike and I started the Home Business Academy, we knew that we wanted to have a charitable aspect built into the company for a whole bunch of reasons we won't go into now. But we wanted the highest amount of dollars from the money that we were sending to whatever charity actually go to doing the good And there's a quote from Elon Musk that I really like. He said, there's a difference between doing good and the perception of doing good. And he went on to express that he doesn't really care about the perception, it's about the good. And so we did a bunch of research. We found Feed My Starving Children online. They had a good message. It was like, I forget the percentage, but it was like 95+% of every dollar that they receive goes to actually buying the meals. They don't take any government money. Not that taking money from the government's a bad thing, but it was really cool that they do all of this good just with people putting their hearts and minds and service together. So we like that about them. And what else did we like about Feed My Starving Children? There was something else.
Well, one thing that we thought before we came, we're like, man, we're going to get there and we're either going to really love what we see here because we're going to be here in person, or we're going to be like, oh crap, what are we doing? Right?
Yeah, we've been sending money for 6 years to some place and oops,
But yeah, so they also really resonated with the people and the atmosphere while we were here. So we were here and they played good lyrical music.
High energy, positive lyrics.
Yeah, and the people were amazing too. So like the people that were there serving, there was one lady who has been there that went to that packing event for over 1,100 days in a row.
Yeah, she's a retired physician, and every day she goes and serves at that location.
So yeah, there's just a whole bunch of amazing things about this, charity that we donate to. And one thing about charity is we've always learned that it's sometimes better to teach people to do things versus just handing out money. But one cool thing about this is these kids they can't help themselves, right?
Yeah.
And this is something that actually does go to a good cause, and it's not just a handout. And I love that about this charity.
Yeah. And so, like Mike was saying, we were wondering what the experience was going to be like when we actually got there. And to put it all in one sentence, we were blown away. It far exceeded any expectation we could have had. Jessica, the lady that we've been communicating with for the last 6 years, and the one that sends us those voice clips where she's like, Home Business Academy Freedom Crusaders, thank you, and gives us the updates. They Feed My Starving Children had it was a mobile pack event. It was a huge mobile pack event going on in Scottsdale, Arizona at this exact time that we were supposed to be here. And Jessica has a lot of responsibilities, and she told me, she was like, Paul, I don't think I'm going to be able to stay behind and meet you, even though I really want to, you and Mike and everyone that's going to be here. Well, we got to Feed My Starving Children. Mike and I got our hairnets on. We walk in the door, and I'm talking, and then all of a sudden I hear this familiar voice. Paul, is that you? And I look over, and it was Jessica. She had waited because she cares about our community and the good that we're, doing so much that she stayed behind to meet us. And I gave her a hug. I looked in her eyes. I thanked her. She thanked me so much. And I'm like, no, it's you that are giving the gift to us. And I literally cried. I had tears in my eyes because it was just such a special moment. So yeah. 2, 10, how many thumbs do we have? As many thumbs as we could put up. That's how we feel about that.
Yeah, so just do want to do a couple of special thanks. One to Amy Starr Allen, who was able to present that check to Feed My Starving Children on our behalf. Also, another amazing person was Rob Four, who came all the way across the country with Ball, he's up there dying close to you. And he drove all the way down here. He actually purchased the rebar, the arrows, everything that we did with the arrow and rebar experience. He donated his time, money, and energy to giving all of us a breakthrough experience. And we saw Kim Souza, I just want to give her a shout out. She posted a video in the Telegram chat telling us about her experience, and she actually got a bruise right here, and it took her a few times to break through that arrow. And she had an amazing breakthrough experience. And I remember I saw her, and she wasn't actually going to even get up and do it. And I was like, Kim, I believe you could do this. I actually told her that, and she got up, and she did it. She had that breakthrough experience. And so it was really cool to see. I just want to thank Rob for donating his time, energy, and money to coming down here and doing that.
Yeah, and just while we're talking about Rob and Amy, we wanted to congratulate both of them for achieving the Oak Benefactor Contribution Award in Home Business Academy. So we have these Oak Benefactor rings that are crushed diamonds, and Mike and I were the only two that have these rings, and now we've doubled the number with Rob and Amy. So we so appreciate Rob and Amy and their leadership and helping us to lead this great movement. So love you guys.
So we want to thank all of Kristen and Rita Joy. We had a Mystic Mastermind on day number 2, and they came out and they played music. They brought all of their equipment. They brought up some of it. And by the way, if you didn't see the replay, Paul actually sang.
Yeah.
At this Mystic Mastermind.
Don't promote that replay, Mike.
but yeah, we had Amy Star Allen doing some music. We had Kevin Souza doing some music there. We had Mama Elizabeth, and we definitely had a great experience with Mama Elizabeth at the Mystic Mastermind, and she actually spoke in person and met everybody. And
Yep.
This was an amazing event, and so we want to thank them. We want to thank Josh Schoner for doing the tech help. So we had a whole bunch of things on our plate while we were there, and Josh helped so much with the technical stuff and making sure that was all good to go. And then I just also want to thank Bobby Williams is another one that just came in my mind, and she planned this event, and she even came up to us after and said, "Hey, do you want us to find the next location?" And I was like, "Go ahead." And Paul's like, "Yes, let's do it." So we have someone who is behind the scenes helping us. And then we also want to thank all of our amazing speakers.
So all of our speakers, they don't get paid, to do this, and they just come and deliver their value and help us put on a great event and deliver content that attracts people and is valuable for people and helps people win freedom. And we couldn't do any of this without them, and they all did a great job. The feedback from people who were in attendance was just incredible. So we love all the speakers. Thank you so much.
Yep, and then the last people we want to congratulate is you. So all of our community members, all the audience, everyone who bought a ticket, showed up live, everyone who bought a live stream ticket and contributed. Just know, as a community, when you buy your ticket, you are contributing to this experience. You're contributing to more meals donated to Feed My Starving Children, and you're making all of this possible. So we want to thank everybody who purchased the ticket and showed up, either live stream or in person. You do matter, and both of you matter, whether you're here or whether you're live streaming. In fact, we're going to be limiting the live in-person tickets to 100 from here on for the foreseeable future. So the live stream experience, we're really committed to making that amazing over the long haul, because we know we could eventually be selling thousands of tickets, and we want to make the in-person experience, magical, and keep it intimate and keep it small. And so the live stream, we definitely appreciate you as well, and we're going to be doing our best to include you. In fact, we had a projector in the back of the room with the webcams, and it was pretty cool because Veronique and Peter and her son, they all came from Belgium. Actually, Veronique was on the live stream, and Peter and his son were here in person. So they really appreciated it being up there. And when they were up there doing their intentions, they saw his wife on the screen in the back. And, and we had a lot of great fun with him and his son.
So, are you guys still watching? It's getting long. We're almost done. I have one last person to thank, and that's Mike Hobbs. Mike just never fails to impress me and blow me away with his service, his commitment. I love watching Mike behind the scenes, doing everything that he does. We had some tech problems when we got here, despite the fact that we've been testing this equipment for a month at least. Organizing it all, working through it all in our minds. And then when I got to Mike's house, we unloaded it all and set it up in his basement, tested it all worked. And then we get here, and in the room, we were having some feedback on the speakers, and Mike and Josh just went to work, and Mike was cool under pressure. We got it resolved. Mike carried the live stream camera around as many places as he could. did a great job keeping the live stream viewers engaged. It's just incredible. Like he works from morning to night, every minute while he's here, and I'm just super thankful for you. And his speech from stage, he was kidding me. I guess he was kidding me. I don't know. He's like, what should we talk about? This is like the day we got here, because it was super busy, especially this time, because we ran all of the technology ourselves, to save the money so that we could have more money to send to feed my starving children. So it was really, really busy, and Mike was like, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? And he's like, maybe I'll think about it at lunch. And then there was no time at lunch. And maybe I'll think about it at dinner. And there was no time at dinner. And, he's just kind of quiet, thinking about this. And I'm like, I wonder if Mike's going to be okay. Like, he's like, kind of, it seems, I don't know, like what's going to happen, right? And we're sitting there, and Mike, I introduced Mike, and he takes the stage, and he had this notepad with like 3 or 4 things written down, like not 3 or 4 paragraphs, just like idea, and that's it. And he went on stage and delivered what I think is the best speech I've ever seen you give. It was hilarious. It was inspiring. It built belief. Everybody loved it, and him. And I remember just watching him thinking, I'm so proud to be a business partner of this guy. Like he always inspires me, and he always is stretching himself, and his love for everybody. I just couldn't ask for a better friend and business partner. There's just no way. I couldn't even imagine one. So thank you, man.
Well, thank you, Paul, because I couldn't do this without Paul. I honestly could not do this without you, because we are a great dynamic together. I know the preparedness that Paul was going through as we were coming here and getting everything ready to go. I was actually kind of stressed for Paul, because he was like, we were on the phone, and I'm like trying to like tell him how to do something on the phone, and he's like testing all these different things, and it was just like, man, I'm stressed for Paul right there. So he's dedicated to building this movie. Same, I'm dedicated, Paul's dedicated, we're all dedicated. Yep. And I just want to say, ditto what you say, and I always feel funny like going after you, like when we're doing different things. So I'm glad I went before you on the talks,
and now the shoe is on the other foot, because I was like, how the heck do I follow that, And yeah.
But yeah, appreciate you too, Paul, and appreciate everybody that's here watching this video as well. So we want to thank the rest of the community, everybody who wasn't here. We definitely appreciate you, and we love you, and we're here to serve you, and we do this stuff for the community, to build the community, to not only help our affiliates earn more residual income with us, but we also do it to provide value to everybody who buys our products. So just want to say thank all of you who are watching this video. And any other things you want to leave before we call this video a wrap?
Always go for your dreams!
Never give up!
Never give up! Keep moving forward!
All right, guys. Thank you.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Bye.